Hey, man, I can't wait to start this crawfish boil, y'all.
These little critters are gonna taste so good. I put Tony Chachere's in them.
Yeah, that sure does sound good. But I wonder how these mud bugs live. We eat them, and we don't know nothing about them.
We can help you with that.
We're hydrogeologists, which means we study crawfish.
Oh, we can tell you everything you need to know about the amazing crawfish.
Well, I think all that we know about crawfish is that they're great to eat.
First, we'll tell you the basic facts about them.
There are 3 different types of crawfish: red, white, and blue. But the most common is the red. There are also 500 different species of crawfish, but these are the most common.
Crawfish breathe through the feather-like gills and grow up to 10 to 12 centimeters long, not including their antenna. They also weigh up to 8 pounds and grow by molting.
That's right. You know, if crawfish feel threatened in any way, they can stand in a defensive stand like this.
Crawfish have 4 pairs of legs that they walk on called periopods.
But don't get confused with their theopods, which is their tail of the crawfish. Their tail can be folded underneath and has 5 pairs of small limbs.
The predators of the crawfish are birds and even humans.
And another interesting fact is that the crawfish can live up to 2 years. Amazing!
Now we're going to watch the crawfish in its natural habitat.
As you probably already know, the crawfish lives in fresh water and land, but mostly water.
They are found in many streams and bodies of water.
Adults move to deeper water in the winter so that way they won't freeze.
Crawfish are mostly active at night, and they hide under rocks in the winter.
Well, now that we know about the basic facts of the crawfish, what about babies? What happens in, that area?
Oh, you mean the reproductive system? Well, let me tell you. The female starts by excreting a pheromone, which is attracted to the male's antenna. This is a sign that the female wants to mate. The copulation, or sexual intercourse, starts after molting.
If the female mates during the fall, she carries the sperm in her somerets of her abdomen, while carrying the egg under her tail until fertilization, which is in the spring.
This is known as inbearing.
The weird thing is that their sexual organs are located behind their heart.
Wow, that's amazing. Who would have thought we were eating their sexual organs? Well, how do they breathe?
Oh, the circulatory system. Well, the crawfish have an open system, which means there's no place to store oxygen. So to make up for that, the crawfish have a special respiratory system, which helps it receive and distribute oxygen through its body.
Those are called gills.
That would be correct. The gills filter the water and take in the oxygen from it, and just leave the water out of its body. The gills let it survive with the open circulatory system that it has.
Okay, I think we understand the crawfish better. Yeah, but I still don't feel like I really get the crawfish. What goes on the inside?
Well, let's take a visit to our dissection lab so we can show you.
Walk out the house with my swagger, hop in that whip, yo, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious, I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on, unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' this platinum Patron.
Now we're going to open the crawfish to see what's inside. The first thing you see are the gills, which is part of the respiratory system. It's right here. Gills. They're on both sides. The next is the muscle, which is right here. And then we have the mandibular muscle, right there. And then the anterior gastric muscle, right here on the head. And it covers the cardiac stomach, which is under it, right there.
This is the heart. The interesting thing is that it's towards the back of the crawfish. Crawfish have single chambered hearts. This crawfish have an open circulatory system, which means blood is partly contained in tubes, but it's usually baked in the tissue. Crawfish have some arteries, but no veins. Here are the digestive glands right here. Crawfish have low blood pressure because of the way that it travels through the blood. These are the digestive glands. Crawfish have a low blood pressure because of the way blood travels through their body. Blood pressure is maintained by the hemoglobin, which circulates blood and oxygen.
Here we can see the stomach, where it's just made up of 3 parts. There's the cardiac stomach, which is around here. The gastral mill, which is around here, and then the pyloric stomach, which is right here. There's also the antenna glands, which are in here, in the head, which connect to the antennas. And then here we have the reproductive system, which is the testes, because this is male. And then now we're going to open the tail, which is the part that we eat and has the most muscle, because it's what they use to get away from other predators and swim backwards. Here we can see the muscles, and it's all right there, which is also part of the digestive gland because it's their poop track. You can see that. And then here we have the intestine. Here we have the tail, which is used to swim. It's also used for mating when they use their swimmerets to produce the sperm. And then here, right, is the opening of where the sperm and poop comes out.
Thank you so much, hydrogeologist. Now we know all about the crawfish.
No problem. That's what we're here for.